My Name is Memory, a novel by Brashares. Prologue. I have lived more than 1,000 years. I have died countless times. I forget precisely how many times. My memory is an extraordinary thing, but it is not perfect. I am human. The early lives blur a bit. The arc of your soul follows the pattern of each of your lives. It is macrocosmic. There was my childhood. Well, there have been many childhoods. And even in the early part of my soul, I reached adulthood many times. These days, in every one of my infancies, the memory comes faster. We go through the motions. We look oddly at the world around us. We remember. I say we, and I mean myself, my soul, my selves, my many lives. I say we, and I also mean the other ones like me who have the memory, the conscious record of experience on this earth that survives every death. There aren't many, I know. Maybe one in a century, one born out of millions. We find one another rarely, but believe me, there are others. At least one of them has a memory far more extraordinary than mine. I have been born and died many times in many places. The space between them is the same. I wasn't in Bethlehem for Christ's birth. I never saw the glory that was Rome. I never bowed to Charlemagne. At that time, I was scratching out a crop in Anatolia, speaking a dialect unintelligible to the villages north and south of me. Only God and the devil can be counted on for all the thrilling parts. The great hits of history go along without the notice of most. I read about them in books, like everybody else. Sometimes, I feel more akin to houses and trees than to my fellow human beings. I stand around watching the waves of people come and go. Their lives are short, but mine is long. Sometimes, I imagine myself as a post driven into the ocean's edge. I've never had a child, and I've never gotten old. I don't know why. I have seen beauty in countless things. I have fallen in love, and she is the one who endures. I killed her once, and died for her many times, and I still have nothing to show for it. I always search for her. I always remember her. I carry the hope that someday she will remember me.